Well, my antenna's arrived from UK Antennas. This is a multi-band antenna for 80, 40, 20, 15 and 10. And it doesn't cover 17 meters, but we're not too bothered about that because we could always run a tuner. It's supposed to be resonant on the frequency, so anyway, we'll have a little look in the box and see what you get with the antenna. I've got a rough idea, so with no further ado, I shall open it up. This has just arrived this morning, so I have no idea what to expect. Well, I've got a rough idea. It's well packed, as you can see. Oh. And there is the 80-meter coil. Good quality wire. And that's the coil. 80. It's well shrink wrapped, decent wire. The ends have all been sealed over, which you can see on there on my thumb. Nice big chunky insulators as well, so there's no expense spared on this. This is the main bit here, which is already attached to it. Oh, and the plate's already on it, so there it is. And that is the antenna, or part of the antenna. So it's capable of 400 watts PP. So it's pretty robust, I think. Your connection on there. You've got this metal plate, aluminium I think this is. All bolts to it. It uses the actual pole as an earth, so you don't need a earth rod or to run any radials whatsoever with this antenna. And it's a decent fitting on there, look. So it's all good to go. So we shall be looking forward to putting this thing up. As I say, when you do put these things on, clamp them to a metal pole. That's what they're designed for, not fiberglass poles or anything like that. As I say, it does use the pole as a earth. I mean, if you wanted to, you probably could, but then you'd have to run an earth rod down. But they're designed, I think, to go onto a metal pole. Hence the reason why you have these brackets and this plate. I don't know what else he's put in there with it as well. Oh, he's given an installation guide with this as well, which is very useful. There we go, he's printed out a decent installation guide. As you can see, he's got it mounted high up on a pole on that one there, which is what I'm going to do. Very similar to this design. And the bracket goes right on top of your metal pole and across to whatever you've got in the garden. So we're looking forward to playing with this. I forget how long it is now. This is the shortened version. Not the long version. So it covers all the bands that I'm going to be using, which is quite nice. The SWR, it's supposed to be very good on SWR. So yeah, you might need need some form of tuner, I suppose, on the edge of the band, depending how far you go. But he did ask me what do I do on the higher frequency of 80 meters, which I said foam, so he's obviously adjusted that for me. And we shall see when we get it up. All very interesting, but that's what you get anyway from them. And as I say, I'm quite surprised how well built it is. And let's see what it's like once it goes up in the air. Fingers crossed it's going to work as good as it says it will. So we'll keep you posted. It's only arrived today. There's thunderstorms in the UK forecast. 1 minute we're getting thunderstorms, next minute we're not getting thunderstorms, so I'm not in a hurry to put this up just yet. So we'll leave that for another day, which of course will only be in a matter of seconds for you. And we shall get out there and put it up. Thanks for watching. Catch you in a bit. Right, that's where the antenna is. And then it goes all the way down there. You can see the wire and all the way down there. So that's how it's mounted. So that's about 30 feet either end, and it works absolutely fantastic. Today we've been sorting out this vertical antenna. It's a Hustler, but it's gone a bit manky. It's gone a bit sort of, I've just cleaned it all up. There it is there, that's the base of it, where it screws in, and these are the traps. It's a Hustler BTV6. What's that, your 10 meters there, that's 30 meters, it's got 40 meters, 20 meters, and so on. It also screws in, I don't know where the hell I've put the other side of it. I think it's underneath this, and there's other bits of the aerial there as well, the metal bits there. Ali, good job I got the instructions to figure out which way around it goes. And in here I can get it out. Here's the 80 meter bit that screws in the top of it, if you can see that. I do want to eventually get this up because it's been sat in my shed for about a year and we've not put it back up, so we must get around to doing that. As I say, this part here was all literally all covered in gunk and grey and horrible, so we cleaned that up this morning. Bit of give it a wash and some wire wool across it. It's pretty thick actually, if you look in the top of that. It's a very thick section. So eventually that will be another one to go up, but not at the moment. Probably do that sort of autumn time. So there you have it. Happy days. And I tell you what, that aerial looks absolutely fantastic. I'm not too sure the length of it, so I think it's about 23 meters, something like that. And the guys tuned it for me and folded it over for 80, so it's got the coil. Well, you probably can't see the coil. It's about there somewhere. And then there's another 6 foot, I think, going towards where it's strapped up. So there you have it. But it does work really well. I had a contact last night into Brazil, 5 and 7, and I was receiving him at 5 and 7. So apparently you can bend these in any formation you want, but it does work pretty well. Yep, and we will eventually get this Hustler up. That's a whole new video of that one, so we'll get round to doing that sometime or other. And thanks very much for watching, and also for those who have subscribed, thank you very much indeed. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.